We are back, the 10 parakeets. My name is Cheryl Omedowi, and
I am Lola
introduce yourself.
Richards.
Yes, and all of our information is down below in the description if you want to look us up and check out our art and our social media and all the things. But what we're going to talk about today is what inspires us.
Yes.
We are both full-time artists. Lola takes care of her dad as well. Um, but our art is where we make our money, make our living, and so we thought today that we would share um how we stay inspired every day.
Yes.
So, do you want to go first?
Sure. What I do is different from what Cheryl does. I design and make jewelry mostly using vintage ephemera. So paper products, packaging. I use some antique pieces as well. And then for my jewelry, and this is where we're very similar. We source a lot of vintage jewelry, take it apart, rework it. Um, but I wish I had been more.
Especially the beads. We love, love, love beads. We go
Yes.
hunting for beads together. That's like
Yes.
our
Oh,
favorite thing.
this necklace is one that I got at the Ohio thrift.
I love it. I
I love
love
it
it.
too. Of course, I was like, I'm gonna take that apart, and now I thought I got two of them. I thought I had asked for two, but anyway, so
Aw.
fancy, so
Yes, I
fancy.
love it. I love it.
Um. Oh, actually, here's some cool stuff. So because Cheryl knows what I love, she has gotten me some vintage uh, wallpaper samples. So this is the kind of stuff that I use in my jewelry, and this type of stuff really inspires me. Oh my gosh. Also because I feel like my grandmother had at least one of these wallpapers on her wall. So stuff like this definitely inspires me. I get inspired a lot. And it's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, nostalgia. Um, so in making recently all the holiday stuff I've been working on, it's like this really strong sense of nostalgia that is brought to the forefront for me, like going through these old Christmas books and um it's that's what's been inspiring me lately. However, I'm a little conflicted as well because as I source new materials and I'm trying to focus mostly on illustrated books with color illustrations. I'm noticing that a lot of stuff um so like for instance like this kind of stuff, this is from an old school book, like a school workbook.
I love that.
I love it too. I also love that there are guns in school books.
Hmm.
Uh yeah, there was actually and no, oh shoot, I probably shouldn't be talking about those things. Well, anyway,
Oh,
one of
I think it's probably
okay,
fine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out, I
we'll
guess.
find out. So one of the things, hey Jenny, um, that I'm finding myself a little conflicted about is like when I'm finding books with illustrations and especially school books and children's books, all the people are white and there's not a whole lot of diversity. And um yeah, it's something that I'm thinking a lot about recently.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what
So
inspires me. Stuff, old
it's like
stuff.
old, yeah, yeah. I'm also inspired by old beads, but
Yes.
my biggest thing, as anybody who's been here for a while or seen my art knows, is stories and memories. I grew up kind of in a culture where there were a lot of storytellers. Like, we would have guests over all the time, like a lot of weekends. Hello, Elf on the Shelf. Um, So a lot of weekends we would have people from my like the religion I was brought up in, like they would spend the night. Like it was very much a culture of like traveling on weekends to other churches and sitting there. And so it was like the perfect atmosphere for my dad to just repeat put his stories on repeat. And so he we heard his stories over and over and over, but the same with my grandparents. And I mean, I guess a lot that's probably how it is with a lot of cultures is there's a lot of storytelling, but my favorite time when I was growing up was dinner time because we would sit, all 7 of my siblings and I, around the table with my parents, and we would, everybody would like tell stories of their day. And it was like, it was not just like a sit down, calm retelling. Like everyone, when it was their turn, they got up and they like acted out something that happened. At, like, we hated it when our parents were like, okay, let's continue this while we're doing the dishes. And we were like, oh, no, thank you. But because we all wanted to tell stories and we were all kind of fighting our way to tell what happened to us that day. And my brother Fred was definitely the most entertaining, so he got the most time. Um,
He got the
but the
most
rest of
stage
us
time.
yes, yes, and he could remember everything, like, word for word, like, that's his thing. But anyway, so all my siblings and my parents and just, like, the whole culture that I was brought up in, we just tell stories when we get together, things that happened, and, um, I don't know, it was like even when I had my accident, which is around the time that I started creating art, because
Mhm.
somebody brought me scrapbook stuff, and that's when it all started, which was also a art form that told a lot of stories, and I miss it very, very much. I want to redo it, but I'm afraid I'll get, like, obsessed with it again, and then I'll be obsessed with 2 things and paying for 2 hobbies. So, I'm trying to calm myself down and not, like, do that, but one day I'll get back into it. But anyways, I like, that's what I do with my art is I just it can even be like a smell or a feeling, not necessarily just, like, something that actually happened,
Yeah.
um, but I wanna tell stories and I wanna hear other people's stories. I've said over and over my biggest goal is to get to a point where I'm telling other people's stories and making art based on them.
Yes.
And I will get there. I just have to figure out how to get there. But, yeah, that's basically what it is. I also am really inspired by, like, advertisements
Yes.
and, yeah, like, anywhere you go, and a lot of the advertisements now are very nostalgic for us because it's, like, things that we saw in our childhood,
Yeah.
because we're getting old, and, um that's okay. And
Well,
so a lot of times, like, advertisements that I see will be like nostalgia for or bring back memories or feelings, that type
yeah.
stuff.
I get really inspired by the material that I use. So, like, as you can see, I'm surrounded by my stuff. What you can't see
Mhm,
is all my beads in the other room, but there's some over here,
mhm.
but they're
But I
everywhere.
feel like our studios kind of mesh really well.
I
Like,
agree.
when you look at them in videos, it could be in the same room potentially.
It could be. I
Or
mean,
yeah.
yeah. So I find myself inspired by the material, and I this is something that you and I have been talking about a lot lately, and I think about a lot lately because we have kids, and my kids are rotten, uh, you know, spoiled children who don't understand what life was like before the internet. So I've been thinking a lot. I've been having a lot of nostalgia lately for time before the internet. And that's why I have so much fun, like looking through old newspapers and stuff like that, and
Yes.
old magazines, and like looking at what was available for entertainment at that time, or like, oh my gosh, TVs used to be so expensive, girl.
I know, I know.
Like,
We
for
saved for
real.
so long
Be
to get, like, our
seriously.
first one.
Yeah. TVs in like the 50s, 60s, 70s, even in the 80s, they were so expensive. Why am I thinking about that? Oh, because I have catalogs from those and newspapers from those time periods where it's like, oh, this new, GE television only like $6,000. I
I
mean,
know.
TVs are like the same price as a car.
Mhm.
Um, but I just love going through that old material and thinking a lot, even when I find vintage jewelry that I want to take apart and then I end up not taking apart and just wearing it, I always think about like, oh, what was the lady who wore this? What was she like? Um,
Mhm.
I was actually asking my dad that the other day because my grandmother on my mom's side was very fashionable. I have all her costume jewelry. I actually have her jewelry in shadow boxes because she had a lot of pins and
Wow.
she didn't have pierced ears. So she had a lot of clips and you
Okay.
really do the clips. But my grandmother on my dad's side was fashionable, but more minimalist. So she didn't, I never remember her wearing like a lot of like costume jewelry. Never. Um,
Mhm.
but I was asking dad, like, oh, did mama wear like fun, funky, big medallions or anything like that? And he was like, no. I was like, oh, okay. That was my grandmother
Yeah.
who allergic to pencils.
Um, I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, like, nobody wore jewelry when I was a kid because of, again, my religion that I grew up in, and so, like, for me, I'm inspired by so much, like, the old pictures and stuff because I love the retro, the '70s, but I'm, like, aware that, like the flower power, clothes and stuff, like, it wasn't like this thing is hurt like, messed up. Um, it wasn't like everybody wore that. It was,
Right.
like, the most extreme are, the people that were wanted to be different and wanted to be super fashionable, but, like, day-to-day people maybe did not wear those things, but I'm
Right.
inspired by that because that's what I look back and see, like, I didn't have, anyone in my life that was, like, wearing jewelry other than, like, teachers, which, I have been accused of making teacher jewelry because it's colorful and fun, which I'm totally cool with. But, anyway, so I'm very much inspired by, like, the old, ads and stuff like that, or,
Yeah.
like, movies where,
Yeah.
like, you watch a movie and it's like, this is not even a movie that's, like, set in today's time. It's just, like, most of us do not have that perfectly curated, like, home,
What are you talking
um,
about?
or
Just
as you can see behind me. Um, but, like, the same goes for, like, jewelry and stuff, and I am very inspired by, also movies and stuff like that. I love the over the top, like, you're really wearing the '70s, or you know what I mean?
yes.
Anyways, yeah,
Thanks,
that's basically.
Desiree. Sorry, Cheryl. Desiree is in the chat.
Oh, hello. I'm reading it in front of me. I love that.
I love
That
that too.
makes me so happy.
And I even though I don't use clay in my work, I do love a checkerboard as you like checkerboard stripes, a black and white moment. Cheryl made
Mhm.
these components here. They say, "Love you, bye." And then
Yes, I have mine too. I'm gonna
you
hold it up for
do?
you guys. Yes.
Oh, you did yours
It
as a post? I love that.
yes. So it looks like this because Lola and we did a little challenge where I made this thing and then we turned it into our own, style, and, um, so Lola added some, it was like vintage parakeet pictures, is that right? Or like a
Yes. Uh,
graphics.
yes, so these are little parakeets. I stole this page. Well, don't tell my dad. Oh, he might watch this later. Shoot. I snagged this page of parakeets out of his North American bird book, which I have several copies of myself. I don't know why I took his, but
For
so I
legal
just
reasons, she didn't actually steal them.
no,
She
I'm
She
Yeah.
borrowed them. She's going to give them back when she's
Yes.
done with them.
Yes, I, like, snagged the whole page right out of the book. I cut it
So,
right.
Dad, if you see this, we're just kidding.
Well, again, like, we don't sorry, Dad. We don't have parakeets in our area, so it's not like he's gonna have to identify these birds in his backyard. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, so I put the little parakeets on top for to symbolize the 10 parakeets, and then
I
some
love
little
it
beads.
so much.
Thank you. I made these in our live the other night. It was really fun.
Mhm.
Oh,
Clemmie's hearing you again, so
hi,
she's
Clem.
freaking out.
Oh,
Clemmie, it's okay. It's when you laugh because she doesn't do anything when you're not laughing. But as soon as you laugh is when she kind of goes a little bit crazy.
oh,
She doesn't
good.
want me having fun with other people. That's the
Absolutely
thing.
no fun allowed.
P.S. If you guys haven't yet, you gotta watch some of our lives. We're starting to do more and more lives where we create together. And like, they're a little bit all over the place, and that is exactly how our friendship is. Um, basically, by the way, the story behind these is that Lola and I mean, as soon as we wake up, we text each other and we call each other. Desiree says, "Love from Lake Tahoe."
Uh,
I wanna be at Lake Tahoe right now. But
yeah.
anyway, so we text each other throughout the day, and we talk throughout the day on the phone, and we always say "love you, bye" right before we hang up. So that's the inspiration behind these.
Love
We
you,
have
bye.
actually not known each other for, like, a terribly long time. Like, we just came up on a year, I think, right? I think it
Yeah.
was November.
Oh,
Um, yeah. It's like our anniversary month
I
as being
know.
friends.
A friend's
Um,
anniversary.
yes. Anyway, so, yeah. What else do we have? Oh, so we're doing the lives, and they're a little bit all over the place, and we're still figuring them out, and her kids pop in, and they're hilarious and fun, and they drive her crazy.
They drive me absolutely nuts. But actually, you know, recently they've been popping in, like Grayson pops in with his, science lessons of like
Mhm.
how to build things and, uranium glass. And I'm like,
Yes.
really? Meanwhile, he failed like English and math this quarter, apparently. I don't know.
I
I don't
told
know.
her it's like the greatest, like, look at what it's like when a group of like type B people come together, people with ADHD. And we talked about everything from like, what do we talk about? Drugs to what kind of glass, and we saw a cake from the supermarket, and the whole time we were like creating, and we ended up having some cool stuff. It like really pushes us, and we would love for anyone that creates to join us and create with us. We're trying to
Yep.
come up with a schedule in the correct time. So if you want to share like when's a good time for you, that would be awesome. Um, but we do some during the day, and then we did an evening one, and the evening one went really well.
The evening one was
I feel
fun,
like.
and I find that it pushes me to kind of think outside of the box because I wanna be constantly working and moving, and I don't want there to be dead space, even though I also wanna be constantly, like, watching what you're doing because it's so
I
interesting to me.
know.
But, it pushes me to do things that I wouldn't normally have done, like those components that I made that look like wild Christmas ornaments. I have to finish
Mhm.
those Christmas earrings today. I'm almost there, because I have an event this weekend and I wanna have all my Christmas stuff.
Is it tomorrow morning you leave?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And
I'm
then is it
excited.
Sunday too, or just tomorrow?
It's Sunday also. So,
Okay.
it'll be good. It's always a good event. It's fun. It's just, the schlep, the packing and
Yeah.
which is I just
That's
feel
my biggest holdback. Like,
yeah, it's a pain. Steve, as soon as he got here, he was like, "Should we start packing?" I'm like, "No, no. I'll wait for
hi,
Grayson to."
Steve. Is he there?
Yes, he is.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
The kids are gonna be so bummed that they missed this one.
I know, but we can do another one next week. I mean, I really love when they pop in.
I do too. Grayson can't wait to come to Ohio. Well, neither can I, but, yeah, he's super stoked.
Yeah.
Oh, Lake
Um,
Tahoe sounds so good right now, Desiree.
I know.
It's chilly here. Well, it's probably cold in Lake Tahoe. I can't remember. Where is Lake Tahoe? It's cold. Is that where
Is it?
Heavenly is? It's in the mountains, yeah.
Oh.
A lot of good skiing there.
It I was gonna say, is it a skiing place?
Yes.
Um, okay, I think that that is our time for today. We will be back next Friday at noon. I was a little bit late today because I just randomly decided to take a bath this morning and not do anything, mostly because I was supposed to be editing videos, and that's not nearly as fun as, like, actually doing art. But anyways, we will be back. Don't forget to check out our socials and check back. I will be posting when our lives will be. I'll try to do it ahead of time, have them scheduled so that you know when they're coming up, but you can always watch a replay as well. And I will also be doing some live tutorials. So if there's anything that you would like to see, either me or Lola
Mhm.
share how to do, like I don't know how comfortable you are with, like, sharing too much of your art. I know it can get a little bit personal when you're an artist, and it's how you make your money and all that stuff. So, um, but if you're interested, let us know what you would
Yeah.
like to see, and we also hope to have some other artists come in and chat with us on our lives. I think that will be super fun. So if you know any artists that you'd really love to see us chat with, let us know,
Yes.
and we will see you again soon. Bye, friends.
Love you.
Okay, love you, bye.
Bye.